to. Still at it. Yeah, I'm doing a test. I'm doing a test. I learned something new. Learned something new. So yeah, I want to test it out. Um, as long as it's about some bread. How you doing? Hit the like button. Hello, hello. Black men. Yes. Yes. I learned something new. Thank you. Um, Comment what country you're watching from. ¿Cómo estás hoy? Um, Hola, bonita. Hola, bonita. Comment your country. Comment your country. You good at Spanish. Poquito. Poquito. Hit the like button. Everybody watching, hit the like button. Everybody watching my stream, hit my like button. And thank you for commenting. What country should I go to next in Europe? What country should I go to next in Europe? What's the next country? Y'all tell me. And comment what country you're watching from. Wait a minute. Have you been to Latin America? Absolutely. I want to go back. I want to go back. I want to go back. Where you watching from? What country in Latin America are you watching from? Latin America. Bonita. Te quiero. All of the pretty ladies. All of the pretty Latinas. Te quiero. Greetings from Cuba. Oh, I've never been to Cuba. Cuba? Oh, I've never been to Cuba. No, I didn't get to Cuba. I did Mexico and I did Colombia. Cuba. I wonder what that's like. What's that like? I'm in Europe right now. One second. I want to go abroad too. You have a passport? Once again, thank you everybody hitting the like button. Okay, we got Cuba in the chat. Who else is watching? Thank you, Frank, for being a friend in real life. wanna go back out there and sing some more. I appreciate you. Um, are you new? Are you new to my channel? I've never. Let me look at your no subscribers. It says you joined 11 months ago. From New York City. From New York City. I'm touring Europe. I'm thinking about Italy tomorrow. Italy tomorrow. Italy tomorrow. Italy tomorrow. Shout out, I met a nice guy and he invited me to stay at his place. I don't want to overstay my welcome, so I'm going to go to the next country now. Shout out to him and his friends and family. Swiss friends, Switzerland. Shout out to Olivia. Swiss francs. Swiss francs is high. Let me see. Let me ask Google who has the highest currency in Europe? Which country in Europe has the highest currency? Oh, Swiss francs. Liechtenstein? Who is Liechtenstein? Who is Liechtenstein? What is that? What country is that? There's another country that has. Hold on. Not even heard of y'all. Hold on. It's not only Swiss. Who the hell? Wow, that's a country. Wow, that's a small country. Wow. It's a small country right next to. Wow, there's a country. Wait a minute. There's a small little country in the middle of Austria and Switzerland. Like, how small do these countries get? Yo, that's Switzerland. Bro, maybe we should go there tomorrow? I don't even know how to say this name. Liechtenstein? Bro, this country is like a neighborhood in New York City. This is a small. Wow. What kind of money they got there? Bruh. Y'all let me know in the comments what country you watching from, and let me know what country you think I should go to next. What country you think I should sing at next. What countries should I sing at next? What's the next country in Europe? I'm also looking for some friends to travel with me. Preferably, I need a female blogging partner. What is it gonna take to get a female blogging partner? It's like all of the women that are already doing social media, all of them was just solo. Yes. to pack tonight. Next country. My kitchen has a door. Thank you if you hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you. Comment your country. Comment what country you are watching me from. Comment your country. Original music. Original music. Original music. Listen close. Can't you hear it? Our hearts hit the beat like boom so perfectly. Oh, I know you like that. You push and try to fight that. Oh, you tryna leave, girl. You think you slick? Shit, I know you like that. Please stop playing with me. This is what you want. Remember, you pulled me to the side, said you always been sober. You just wanna have that fire. I'll take you higher. I'll be your drug, your love. Knowing will have you in the zone. Jupiter, you'll have a stupid buzz. Are you ready for the ride? Don't lie, ain't gonna be down. You ain't had a real buzz, baby. You ain't had a real hard lady. Till you get a little this, taste some of that, taste some of this, and make you come right back. You ain't had a real buzz, baby. You ain't had a real hard lady. Till you get a little this, taste some of that, taste some of this, and make you come right back. I'll have that fire, and I'll take you higher. I'll got that fire, and I'll take you higher. I've got that fire, and I'll take you higher. I've got that fire, and I'll take you higher. Verse 2. What you gonna do? Always
Good night, Mark.
Good night. Good sleep. Good night. Did you speak to did you speak you didn't speak to Rashid, did you?
I did last weekend, but I asked him if he was able to.
I'm gonna leave tomorrow.
Are you leaving tomorrow?
I will. Huh?
Why?
But we can stay till Friday.
I'm not going. It's okay. I'm gonna get rid of this and just go to Italy tomorrow.
Are you going to Italy?
Also honestly, we can stay here. Also es ist okay. Also
I just the tips are very
It's not worth it, basically.
and I feel like a burden. I feel like I'm a burden here. It would take time.
Yeah.
It would take time to build and start
yeah,
over.
that's it.
Yeah.
Also for
No,
the
that's,
future, it's difficult.
I think, yeah.
And yeah, I'm just like I do appreciate. I appreciate the days that I've been able to save something. I've been able to save something.
Yeah.
And technically it would make sense to stay until Friday and save every single thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like I'm just like, I'm still gonna have to spend it in hotels anyway. Like,
Yeah.
so whether tomorrow, Wednesday, or
Friday.
Friday,
It doesn't. Yeah.
But you can spend a little bit money.
Save. Why spend? No, save.
Hm?
Was möchtest du
Können wir
sparen?
dadurch ein bisschen sparen?
Ja, eben save, nicht spend.
Ah, save. Ah, spend
if
is
if I
save
stayed
is
until
money.
Friday and I save until Friday, I'll have maybe a little bit more Swiss francs. But I mean, I'm just like,
Yeah.
I need to just I need to like
Yeah.
just figure out what's happening and in Italy, and it's not like I'm that far,
Yeah.
and maybe something will come up, or like I have to come back through this way to get to Germany. And honestly, I'm thinking, do I start with Germany and then go down? I feel like Italy is just already right there. Berlin is far.
Yeah.
The bus to Berlin is far.
Yeah.
So I was just
That's true.
I'm kind of bored singing at the lake. It's
Yeah, there's limited options really in.
I mean,
But I hope it's not because of us.
no. I don't want to overstay my welcome, like they say.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, because of the kids, we can't sort of offer anything long term.
That's fine. That's fine.
And I'm working, I have not so much time, that's my problem. I would like to have more time for you and to help you, but it takes time, and this is it.
Well,
But you are
still,
not forgotten. For me, you are not forgotten.
I'm still in Europe. I'm not.
Yeah,
going-
and you are not out of my life.
No, I'm not going to Africa yet.
Look,
I'm thinking about it because the hotels are cheaper.
yeah.
I get my own room and not a hostel. That's again, I was saying that today. I appreciate being here. I have privacy. When I go back to outside, like I hate host hostels.
Yeah, you don't have any privacy.
I would like to have more time for you. And you know, I go to work in the morning. I have a hard job. Then I come back today. Oh, I was tired. Now I'm a little bit better. But you know, if I'm tired, I cannot speak.
No, it's just
No
time to-
energy anymore.
Yeah,
And I speak
it's
the
like-
whole day with the people, with my patients, and I'm really like a battery which is empty. That's my time, because I would like to know much more from you, and but the connections
Again,
I will see. Also, it takes time.
We can take time. I have all.
And you are not
summer.
away. You are, even if you are in the US or whatever, we are in contact. We
Yeah,
keep contact.
I'm not leaving Europe yet. I need to learn, like, where are the hot spots. I need to know where are the hot spots and be there, make the money, and even if, like, let's say, even if I had a girlfriend and I stayed with the girlfriend on the weekends, I still would want something to do in the day. Like, I don't want to just sit on the computer all day, even though this is supposed to be my job now. It's
One idea, for example, in Freiburg, this is the city from which I come, from where I come, in Germany, southern Germany. It's 2 hours from here. Fixed bus, 17 francs, I think. And this is a student city. A lot of people.
But they don't. Do they?
It's not.
spend money?
They have money there, but they
the
are.
government let me.
The government is green.
No, I mean, would they let me sing outside?
We should
Let me just
ask,
look.
and because there are also musicians, and in the street.
what's the name?
Yeah,
What's
in the
the-
street
what's-
is Freiburg.
FRBI.
We Freetown, but
F-R-
Freiburg. F
I see it.
Freiburg.
Freiburg am Berg?
Freiburg.
Yeah, that's it.
All you have to do is go to Google and say,
Yeah. And look, there's a big street, and in this big street, the most people are going around. Even it is a fantastic city to look for. Ne? Also it's gothic, it's interesting.
Aber macht ja nicht, hat ja
I
keine
know,
Zeit für.
but if you make music, I know really always crowds of people around the
It
musicians.
says, yes, street performance is generally allowed in Freiburg, but with certain regulations. Musical performances are permitted, but with time restrictions and limitations on amplification. Artistic activities not classified as street music are also allowed during specific hours and locations with requirements for locations after a certain time. That is not that specific. The only way I would know is to go and to find out.
Because I know,
Let me see.
because I lived there and I always saw
Musicians
minimum 4 groups. One group there, one group there, one
with a radio.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you've seen it before,
And
then
I think because
see
it's
it, then-
cloudy. There are always. It's not like here on the lake, and all passes and only 10 people are standing there. No, it's the people are coming and listening.
Wow. Okay.
So this is my idea, ne? And there's also a youth hostel.
That's close. That is very close.
It's close. 2 hours.
Yes.
You can go one day. Tomorrow you can go 2 hours. You come back, for example. Ne?
I can try. I can try.
It's a
It's
Kaiser
way
Josef
closer than Berlin. Berlin is so far.
Berlin. This is the same like Zurich. This is Hamburg. It's a big city. So and you know, Freiburg is more privacy. The people are more happy there. They are green. You know, green means democratic liberation. Like California. It's a lot of students.
Let's try it. Let's
a lot of, you know, academic people.
I mean, let's
Not bankers. Here are bankers. Here is money, the most important thing.
let's see what is the
Freiburg
population.
is this
Culture.
the most important thing.
What
Culture.
is the population?
I would go there
I can try.
because it was always like this, also all over, and it is a big street and another street is a crossing street in middle in the center, ne?
What,
And
you don't know the name?
Yeah,
of the
Kaiser.
street?
I write it to you.
Yeah. You should send it on WhatsApp.
Schreibst es auf WhatsApp, Mama.
So I can just
Well,
copy
either-
and paste.
Yeah.
So then
I was just thinking, you know, because of that, I mean,
then we go to Germany tomorrow. Like I think it'll be
didn't
closer.
think of it earlier, but if you do,
Because Zurich is just kind of,
it's not working out properly.
I mean, no, I'm making something, and this could be going to a hotel, because originally I was gonna just pay, and I asked them, do you take cash? They said yes. I said great. So now I can make the money here, pay you, make the money, pay you. But if I was staying in a hotel right now, I wouldn't really make a profit.
No,
I think
not
I
either.
think this is I already had this one. So I made 40. I made 50.
Okay, but again, if you know,
I write it to
let's
you.
say you stay until Friday.
You can go tomorrow or
No, ich wollte was anderes sagen.
on
I could
Thursday
have-
to Freiburg.
But at least,
whatever.
you know, save a bit more. I'll give you my number, my phone number, and the people can twint. It's a bit of a roundabout way. It's not
No,
as easy.
not really.
Well,
Not,
the thing is,
not really. It's better than nothing.
exactly.
Cause I was gonna call y'all and say, listen, What is your Twitch? Somebody's right here. They want to send me money. Like
Exactly.
somebody
Yeah.
asked me already. She said, "Oh, I want to pay you. Do you have Twitch?" I'm like,
Oh, fuck.
exactly.
Yeah.
I already missed the money. Somebody already, after you said that, they came to me. Do you have Twitch? I'm like, no, I don't have that.
Yeah. Okay. So.
They use it in Germany too?
No.
Oh.
It's really, this is Switzerland.
Oh, Switzerland only. Okay.
Yeah, what they use in Germany,
Okay.
I don't know, unfortunately.
I mean, yeah, I don't want to be a burden, and yeah, tomorrow I gotta go out with enough batteries.
Yeah. Okay, so
It
look.
doesn't die so fast. But today, don't get me wrong, maybe I made less money because I was talking to a girl. She sat and she just talked to me, and I was socializing. I didn't just work.
You said
Mm.
you went out just to socialize, right? And so to give your voice a bit of a...
That's exactly what I said to her.
Right.
Thank you, everybody hitting the like button. I learned. Let me tell you something.
But,
I don't want them to hear. But
Yeah.
so that's why I turned it back on. Cause after I got off the phone with Frank, I said, let me see what this is like. Now that I've got a new toy, I've got a new gadget because I, you know, there is potential to be the first singer to take this to another level. And to have Google behind you is all of the record label that I need. But they're so big of a company, there's no customers. I mean, there is customer service there's no human being I can speak to and tell them like, yo, such and such. But it's cool. Like I said, I meet people in the streets. Y'all can always check on me like this. What's Mark doing? Where's Mark at?
Exactly.
Like I'm saying, I can go tomorrow, and I mean I can speak to you through WhatsApp. But this is how I've been speaking to like the whole world. And just you can like I'm like FaceTiming. But for a group, for the world.
Yeah, it's like your audience.
Yes.
Basically. Yeah.
Yes, and I know who's my audience. The rest is just the public. It's kind of like out there. You got the people that just sit there and watch, and then you have your audience that will, hey Mark, how you doing? Hey Mark, here's 5. I got one lady in Manchester.
England, Kingdom, United Kingdom.
And she's, here's £5. Here's £5. Here's £5. She's been tipping me since months.
That's what I was saying, and I mean I don't know about.
Mark, I go to sleep. I have to. I
it's
you
midnight.
from Freiburg. I would go there because it's also a nice city, nice people. A lot of people on a small area.
You sent me the street?
I sent it all to you.
Well, then that's what I'll try to book
And
a
here
bus.
you can stay till Friday, no? So the children are coming in the, let's say at 6 o'clock. My children are coming 6 o'clock on Friday.
So maybe
So you can leave in the morning, whatever you want.
What?
Friday.
Or whenever, yeah.
So
I mean, just.
you have till 2 days, but it's your plan.
Okay.
Okay, I go for sleeping.
Thank you.
Ciao. Good night.
Ciao. Thank you.
Ich komme auch gleich.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for making me feel better about there's just a lot of thoughts in my head. I'm not used to people being so nice, trusting, and most of the time I don't really always even know how to accept.
Yeah.
Or or when
and also, I mean, it's a bit unfortunate, it's kind of, we can't offer anything.
No, it's okay.
Long term because
you're doing
just other elements involved.
Again, it shouldn't be just y'all. Like there is I do have a community. Like
but sort of where you could kind of just stay for a while.
Oh no, I don't have that yet. It's been hotels.
But listen, again, if you stay tomorrow and Thursday and go to Freiburg on Friday
morning,
then you've got my number. Use that. Instead of you've got the +41. You need to give. Well, they'll figure it out what they need to do.
What's that?
On my phone number, I gave you on WhatsApp.
Yeah, that's best. A lady today, Olivia, she said she didn't have WhatsApp, and I'm just like, I forgot to say Messenger because having local numbers is not gonna be that helpful if I'm jumping country to country.
No, I know that.
To country. So she texts me back and she's got my number and she asked me about some other app I've never even heard of. I don't want to download any more apps. But I feel better about staying until Friday now. I still don't want to go to that bar tomorrow. I'm still like,
maybe go with your gut feeling. Isn't
I can go and
what
stop.
do you listen to most? To your gut, or what do you listen to most?
These days I've been trying to open up to not just my gut. That's why I'm like sharing it with y'all. Like I don't
Yeah.
want to just.
But still, you hear ideas and you're like,
Well, Frank.
What would
That's
you? Okay, let's put it this way. If you go, what do you lose? What do you lose if you go?
Nothing. Nothing.
Okay, and what do you win?
That's funny. I was just like Frank was also trying to get an overstanding as well. About like he's like, oh, okay, I kind of figure with like I go there. Well, this is what I feel like the woman who invited me. I'm going to like I told her I'm going to support her. Like if the band is interested or if you think there's a chance, you're already.
You mean it was more of an egoistic?
She was like, you should probably come and maybe this, maybe that, and maybe, and I'm like, hon, by you going there without me, and you can say, I met a guy yesterday, and so here's his website. Yeah. Check him out. Are you interested? But I don't mind I don't mind being your date going to this place. Otherwise, I'm outside. I already got this. I told her I'm not gonna skip what I'm doing. I told her I'll sing, and then after I'm finished singing, then I can. Cause she already sent me the place. Yeah. And she said she was like, you need to come. You need to come outside. You don't come outside. You don't do anything, which is a fact. And she said you need to see the rest of Zurich and not just the tourist part. Because that lake is really touristy.
I know, but the thing is, I understand.
Roxy Music Bar?
Oh, okay. I've heard of that.
Meet some locals. I'm like, okay.
But in that case, look, if you work, I mean, this is my thought.
I'm gonna work.
If you do your...
I think she might be watching now because how is she texting me? That's so funny though. Like she's liking something that I said earlier as we talk about it. Like, yes, that's why I always have to be super transparent because y'all will be watching. I'm talking about y'all like, hey, you never know who's watching and you're
minefield.
I mean, all I can do is just be transparent.
Yeah.
Just transparent, like, and just not say whatever I'm gonna say to a crowd. It's got to be something I don't want to say to your face, like, and not.
So, if you work, you do, or let's say you sit, you go make some more money, you can save it. And then go and just have a look.
That's what I told her.
You can always leave.
That's what I told her.
I
told her don't expect me to.
At liberty to, in no obligation whatsoever.
That's what I told her. I said I don't want to make no promises.
No, I mean we're not in a promised land.
But especially how she kind of put it, like. It would have been different if she was like, oh, I know the owner. I want to see if I can get you a night or such and such. It's a step down, like because it's the band. And usually when I'm engaging with bands, they either 3 of them are already a lead singer, and they're like, oh, what do you do? I sing too, and I play guitar, and I play drums. And they either need a lead singer or they don't. But the music listeners don't know the politics and the business of musicianship, and they're just like, especially. So I appreciate her just, like, oh, I was already going out to see some Congolese, basically Africans. You should come out and meet these Africans. And I'm like, I see them outside. They out here with me too. Maybe not on a Monday or a Tuesday, but they out on the weekends. And when she also mentioned like small bar, I was like, I stand a better chance getting into the opera. What does a small pub bar do for me? Like,
Wow.
I'm doing small pub money already.
Yeah.
But again, I'm not gonna be doing anything else besides coming back here and like.
Just, you know.
So I will take my radio.
Out of a wee bit of curiosity.
Yeah. Let me Google and see where it even is. I'll just go to the map. Roxy. Oh, she's. Let me just send her the link because she's either watching the stream or. That's funny how I'm mentioning her and she's like Roxy Music. Okay. Oh, this does look kind of small. Oh no, I know it's not that small. What? Oh my God. It does look small.
Yeah, it's really small.
It's like your living room.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind dropping by. Like,
Yeah.
But
She can buy you a drink.
yeah, she already did.
Oh.
This is hers.
Oh.
Thank you. I say her name wrong. Olivera.
Yeah, Olivera.
Like, she's so nice. She hung out with me. I was like, will you be my muse? Because she was gonna run because I was like, hey, if you're filming me, tip me. That's what I tell as many people as I can. And then she hung out. She put her phone away and she hung out. And I said, come, have a seat. And she hung out with me for like an hour.
Oh wow, in that case, out of courtesy, drop by.
I will. And she sang with me. Yeah. I will. I'm gonna keep swiping as well. Get my money's worth on this app. Like just swipe. Cause
Practicing your swipe.
They are, man. Again, it's hard to. If I didn't have to sit and like draw people in with singing, I would just be just approaching women on the streets. But I'm sitting out there with all this stuff.
No, you can't.
So I leave it up to whoever, whatever woman or guy engages first.
Basically, I mean, if you look at it that way, like I can't go up to, sorry if I was single, any guy at work all the time. You know,
It's definitely work.
You can't go up to anybody all the time and you can't mix socializing with work. It's not that well.
I mean, in the rock star world, you can blur the lines after you get some sort of manpower, because you get watch my stuff. I'm going there.
Exactly.
Because this is the part that bothers me. Because they be like this. They it's not like they're definitely. I'm like, and I've trained myself to just like not like let her, if you're interested, you
come back.
Exactly.
I can't go anywhere.
I can't. Broke up on my stuff. Meanwhile, knowing that you're shy in the first place, you're with a friend. But
I'm just trying to. I might do a bit of research myself tomorrow. I was just thinking. Okay, you go to Freiburg. Well, you stay here tomorrow. You do a bit of the weather's pretty good.
I have to find a hostel out there, or Airbnb as well.
Yeah. And then
Freiburg.
the other thing is, I was just thinking.
That's gonna be an experiment to go to his random
Do you have
town.
any other British people who follow you and tip you? Not really?
One lady.
I mean,
Emma,
that lady from Manchester, you said, but otherwise?
Emma's not with us anymore.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure she probably still watch, but she's. I could be intense at times, especially if you like I told you, like especially if you give me your word, and then now you don't keep your own word. I have the membership, which y'all don't have to worry about, but because let's just consider y'all basically have like maybe not a lifetime membership, but so my WhatsApp number, like I was in Los Angeles and I was like not just to Emma, but I was just telling everybody, like, listen, if I'm gonna deal with you one-on-one, I need your support. And if you can support, thank you. If you can't support, it's okay with saying you can't support. But if you can't really support, and it's like months at a time, and it's like, then I gotta treat my WhatsApp, because it's all I have right now, as my because there's the 101 and then there's the community chat. It used to be on Telegram. I shut that down because I wasn't managing it. And basically, so that my community board is my WhatsApp, but I have y'all like separately. I didn't like add y'all to let me show you the people.
These are all like absolute news. I have no idea. Okay, go on.
Group chat basically.
Okay. In that case, I understand.
Yeah, group chat. The group chat is
the people. Okay.
The sponsors.
Right.
He's a guy I met on the streets. She's
Aviva.
Aviva. That's Dad. There's who the hell is? I don't even know who this is. I have no idea who this even is. Oh, the lady from France.
You did your braids?
Yes.
Oh.
Paris. In Paris. She did my hair. Okay. But my affiliation, my voice, like who I let into, you mentioned me so nice. Like, yeah, I think she's watching now. Yeah, I don't. So it's in a lot of the world are like, oh, who do you think you are? And they're gonna pay to be your friend. And they're gonna pay to be your friend. Well, don't fucking talk to me then. Friends, family, who? Don't talk to me then. Because it ain't just about the Franks. Like y'all are tipping me more. Y'all are tipping me more than cash. Y'all, I'm here with y'all. You know how many friends and family I can't even pay them rent to sleep on their floor? Like to make money. Like most of the people that I've been meeting moving forward, like they don't want to get rich with me. They rather stand on the side and watch.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay. So, I had to train myself to not share information, not share what it's like. Because not just y'all, there's people outside that would literally, they don't just pay for the songs, they're like, well, what's it like? Meanwhile,
I mean, sort of prying. You mean they sort of want to pry and...
no, they want, I didn't for a long time know that the testimony is value too, it's a commodity.
Mm-hmm.
To the point where we see on YouTube and on the media, these people are getting paid for interviews. They're not just doing interviews.
Yes.
They are the interviewer is getting paid. The person being interviewed is getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
They're not showing up. You're not asking them questions for free.
Yes.
So, it took me a while to just have to to stop feeling down and bad. Like this is where my life is now. And if friends and family that were with me before respect it, or they don't respect it. If you don't think that I'm a commodity and that you can just watch on YouTube and just not comment and just be nosy and watch. Because I've had quote unquote aunties and this person, and when I see their name, I'm like, hey, how you doing? You got $5? Like, you got any money? Like, and then I'm like, I shit. It's crazy when I go in the streets. I don't have to ask. I don't have to ask. I didn't have to ask Olivia. I didn't ask her for 20 francs. I asked her to sit and hang out with me.
It's weird, the psychology behind everything.
That's exactly what it is. Because the moment you are at a bar, they already are psychologically trained. You're at a bar. You're just gonna go to the bar. You're just gonna stand around for 2 hours, 3 hours.
Not drinking, not
exactly.
It's like no.
Exactly. We're gonna walk into this place. You're gonna sit at the table. You're gonna walk into a restaurant. Sit at the table. Ask for a glass. Can I get some water? Can I have some water? Can I get another glass of water? Can I get another glass? You're just gonna sit and just hang out.
No.
Let's say they got live music. You're just gonna enjoy the live music, enjoy the water from the waiters, and then walk out after 3 hours. They're not. No one does that nowhere. But you're right. Like, and I had to accept, as long as, that's why it's charity, it's ministry when I give it away to the streets. And I don't just sing to them now. I talk to the public about the public. Because this is not just my opinion anymore. This is data. It's my reality, but it's all data now. I have all this data of what it's like professionally. What is it like doing it for free? What is it like doing it for not for free on the streets? What is it like this country, that country? And again, people want that information. There are people that would get online. I was telling you about the other guy. He's asking me, yo, how much can I make? And Nancy yesterday was like, well, what's the taxes like? And such. And I was telling Nancy, I respond because I know who Nancy is. Well, I don't know her personally, but I know she is a contributor. So I'm like, whatever questions Nancy has, I'm going to answer them. But now, because the community, I don't have my website all the way built yet, and I don't have like all of the names of who's at what tier and who's in the community and who's just the public, like when they're live. So I physically have to remember all of the names.
I'm mind boggled by all this juggling. Yeah. It's amazing.
I had to learn in Asia, working off of, because there were no francs. There were no francs.
What
it's Filipino pesos.
And
their biggest bill is 1,000 pesos, which equals. I'm curious to what that equals in francs. I'm not gonna say it in dollars. 1,000 PHP and see, that is 14.13 francs. Most of them don't make 14 francs a day.
That's amazing.
No, the minimum wage is like half that, 500.
Yeah.
And there were times where I didn't make much on live stream, or I would be in a location where they were not really tipping, and I didn't, even if they weren't tipping, I was like, oh, it was crazy. They would tip and be like, here's, and it's like a.
I think you particularly get to know humans on a completely different level.
It's overwhelming.
Yeah,
Totally
there's
overwhelming.
a lot of internal work you need to do to digest this all. It's amazing.
It is a reality that because it's not like, had I done this through agencies and not the streets, and I've been singing at the opera, or like my vocal coach, I don't think my vocal coach has ever sing on the streets a day in his life. I'm not sure. He's a classical renowned world. They just go around the world singing. And when I met him, he was in like I think 60s or 70s, maybe I think 70s. And he just would teach me out of his condo in Brooklyn. And was a professor at one of these music universities. I don't ever know. I don't think he wasn't. He was giving it, me lessons for free once a week. That's a different mindset.
Completely.
Yeah, the psychology of when people are paying tickets to see you opposed to.
Completely, as on the street where you actually have the option. Oh, do I give anything? Do I not give anything? Am I interested? And yes, I'm interested, but I'm not giving anything. It's like.
You heard about the violinist who they did a test. I don't know if it was him or if it was a group, but it was a violinist, went to Grand Central. And he's playing a $3-4 million violin, and he's just like this guy that packs theaters. It comes right.
And he most probably is just casually dressed, nothing special, and people are like.
They did like some sort of social study. Famous violin player plays on street Grand Central. Yep. Comes right up. He's out there with a $3-4 million violin. Are you playing on this expensive violin on the streets? And it's crazy. He made about $30, $40, $50, and they walked right by his ass. Not even knowing. After I saw this article, I was like, I gotta just.
Well, I mean, it's easy for me to say, and I realize that, but in some ways, like, there's nothing wrong with you. It's,
the world that we live in.
No, yeah, exactly, and you're not the only one. It's
no, it's not. It's any if you was the master player. I mean,
yeah.
And
unless
you
have
played in the
such a
streets.
recognizable face, but I mean.
I think instrumentation might be a little bit different, or for females, it's a little bit
still,
different.
But,
it does have a lot.
But this illustrates exactly what it is, right?
Yeah, because it's white.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they said the guitar, the violin.
Yeah.
The violin was $3.5 million.
And surely, and master in his field.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. I don't know why they just it was some sort of social experiment. Anyway, and that was New York.
Were they? Yeah.
I think this is not far. Again, that's it. I just learned to.
I appreciate you. It's a real struggle.
try not to. I try to be delusional about the
Maybe
reality.
you need to, in some point, to keep going, really.
Yeah, yeah. Wear my sunglasses and just mind my
And
business.
also, maybe, I mean, like, the good days and bad days, really.
Honestly,
Psychologically speaking, where you can take things better or absorb them better, and other days you feel, you're like, oh my God, everything's getting to me.
yes. Oh, yes. I thought you was gonna say good days and bad days financially.
No, I mean also, how you kind of handle things on a mental level.
That part. Yeah, that part.
Finances is one thing, but also the mental stress.
Yeah. Of just knowing that you're never gonna be fully appreciated as long as you just, again, that's why it was a real, man, it was life changing to sing. And I don't like to say poorer, but I'll just say less developed countries. Because even in Colombia, I remember, like, it wasn't the appreciate, like, they I mean, maybe they didn't know, like, tip and stuff, but you could, the reactions. And again, when I was singing in the Philippines, oh man, it was just like, wow, I may be making little to no money, but the response and the appreciation from
the
them,
vibes you get off people is different, and that gives you good feeling, which is you're not only giving energy, you get the energy back.
And what would happen is they would see that, and like from Ronnie to Frank to Queen Red Pill to Emma, like so many people, they would step in and like help me out with food, accommodations, and travel. And your act of feeding hungry families in the Philippines was pure love in actions, a beautiful expression of humanity. Thank you, Ronnie. Yeah, it was, yeah, it brought me to tears like multiple times. Like even when I was back in America and he mentioned it, like I was just like, I can't believe I'm one of those guys now over in these countries doing philanthropy work. Like,
Crikey.
what? I even thought I had enough to even do philanthropy. Like, will you be surprised how far a song can go? There would be times where, like the kids would come to the camera and say, hey, can you ask your fans to tip you so you can tip us? And that would happen like over and over and over and over. And I was like, wow, like we literally got like a system, we got like a thing going on. And I'm like, this is just the beginning of it. Like once it's like really organized and there's someone tech savvy that can help me really put it together on my site, so I don't have to use a WhatsApp and an email and YouTube I mean, I don't mind streaming through
multi-channel,
normally there's ministries and they do all of this through their .com. Red Cross or any of these organizations, they build out their own, and you can tip them through their platform, which you can tip me through my little link tree, but it's I didn't know it was gonna get to this point, like with the resources that I was at. Like I know it's still possible to cover this much ground, but I definitely faced my fears of of traveling the world with like less than $1,000 to my name. Like
That's astonishing.
I'm out here traveling. It's
Jeez.
yeah, just like yeah, just being and then yeah, like I said, I didn't have to go to the embassy none of the times. And the first time my sister she got me out of Thailand, and I sing and paid her back. And then leaving the Philippines, I just it took me a while, but I was like, wait a minute. Um, a few hundred. I'm like, how much does it cost to get to like? So I just did. I just went to Hawaii, even though I flew from. I think that the layover is in Japan, but yeah, no, I did. I think I did. I did. When I went there, it was Hawaii, Thailand, and from Thailand, I went to the Philippines because when I first arrived to back to Thailand, but this time I was back in Thailand with a vengeance. I was like, okay, now I have money coming in. Now I have money put away. When I left here, I was basically stranded. Now I'm back. And that's kind of what I'm feeling now. I'm like, okay, I got a couple dollars. Time to go back to the Philippines and not feel like that anymore. But I'm like, nah, there's still work to do in Europe while it's warm. I could always go back there, even though they'd be in the live stream like, come back to the Philippines. And technically, I would love if I could spend. There was like if I had twins or quadruplets, and one of us could just take the time and outsource, because like I said, this is I could literally get somebody to work for me over there full time for this. It's insane. Like 10 francs, I got me a whole virtual assistant.
That's cracking. That's really, really mad.
Yeah. Google it. Google what the minimum wage is over there and then convert it to Swiss francs. I can get somebody run my social media, and that's it's night and day being there to here, because like y'all
That doesn't even get you a coffee these days, almost.
I wouldn't know. What? You can't get you guys
For 5.
Oh no, for 5.
But a few years back you could get a coffee for 5, but not anymore.
That's crazy.
That's all the whole inflation story thing.
Yeah. And their bills, their paper notes that they will call them.
Pretty.
The bank called them notes, and these are the francs. So the coins are the francs, and these are the notes. And for y'all to start at basically over $10 is wild. Like, because I'm like, imagine if in America there were no $1 bills or $5 bills. The strip club wouldn't even really be the same anymore. There's no ones. You gotta start at 10. I was in Australia like, because it's kind of almost the same.
Just shoving one franc coin down.
Exactly. I was like, I think I went to a strip club once when I was in Australia, and they were tipping them like 5s. Cause I was like, wait a minute, if they don't got dollar bills, these women expect to be tipped in 5s? What?
Yeah.
I was freaked. I was like,
and here the bills start.
so what are they doing at the strip clubs in Swiss? These women are fancy here. Like, I need to get me a stripper then. Like, she gonna be doing real good. Like, Because that says something. At the hotel, they was like, oh, the other performer that was here, he was happy to be here because they have these. And in Europe, this is their dollar. This is their dollar, but they do have a two. They have a $2 coin. A lot of people were giving the twos, the twos, the twos, the twos. Just like in America,
you get a 1 or a 5.
yeah, the five, there's options. But the average is given the ones or a couple of ones. But yeah, like we got 2 of these today, and I'm just like, wow. Like, again, it could be the location.
And a 20.
But that was from the lady that sat Olivia that sat with me. I could count how many of these I got, like, since I've been in this country. When in America, I'm getting a 20 or more every single day.
Right.
Every day, there's a 20 coming. Like,
wow.
That was same thing in Paris.
20.
Barely. The ones that they gave me, I think I still got. I think I got about like 2, or maybe 3. I think euros. Okay. Yes, I never seen more than that.
You need to. I mean, there are change. Can exchange money.
I'll just wait till Friday though. I just let it stack up. Use $3 to get on the train, even though they don't most of the time even check on the train.
Yeah.
Which is bizarre to me. Like.
Here, you mean?
Yeah.
They do random checks, so.
That's crazy.
Be careful. I mean, if you take the tram down just to the lake, for instance, and not further, there's the button called short distance.
That's what I've been doing.
That's the cheapest.
For $2.80.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's where you can use.
But no one is. I'm just buying these tickets, and I can't use them the next day.
No, they're just an hour.
They expire.
Yeah.
Okay.
But just get. I mean, they do checks. So I mean, I've had the unpleasant.
No, they stopped me.
And you know what the fine is?
No.
100 Swiss francs.
Okay. I mean, I'm definitely.
And if it happens, then they start. I mean, for people living here, they have you in the system, and if it happens again, it's 120. Happens again, it's 140. So you're on a.
Yeah, that's crazy coming from New York, where the
you
train.
Don't even get in without paying.
No. It's turned into the wild, wild west there. Ever since weed was legalized, it's like the police and the metro, they don't even care anymore.
Really?
I've never seen anything like that in my city. Everybody's getting on the bus and just walking by the bus driver. And I just left a state where, like in Hawaii, the bus driver will pull over. He won't even drive the bus if one person wants to get on or not. Like, with all that homelessness in Hawaii, it was, and then you get to New York and barely anybody's paying the fare in front of the police now. Nothing. There's nothing.
How does that work? I mean.
And it was in the news and all of that. Like, I've read an article on it. Like, it's I guess I think the police department they're like, we're not going to sit here and enforce that. That's y'all job. Y'all deal with it. And that's because during COVID and during George Floyd, they was like, forget the police, defund the police, defund the police.
Yeah.
Like, cut them out of jobs, take their money away. Like, knowing that we need police. Like, so since the legal, like, it is, I still would like pay my fare most of the time, but to see that coming from back when I was living there strong, where they would be like undercover people waiting for you to not pay your fare so they can just give you little simple ass tickets. That was another reason why they changed it, because the system is losing money because everyone is in there for tedious tickets, and the system is like, yo, these people are getting out the next day. If they even get incarcerated, you probably have to spend time served.
That costs more money than.
Yes.
It's ridiculous, yeah.
It would cost them more money to process you for a night and do all of that. See a judge.
Do you know how it works here? If you don't pay your ticket, okay, you get a fine. That fine is registered, and if you don't pay that after a certain period, it gets registered in the town hall, and you're in debt. So you will always have that debt. So it's in a registry. So for instance, if you want to then move, you apply for a flat. You have to hand them that registry. It's like a credit score.
Yeah, what we call a credit score, okay.
Exactly. So all the bills you have not paid will be on that credit score.
Wow.
So that's how, they have people over a barrel.
Wow.
So you have to pay unless,
Wow. Yeah.
That's our system of, getting people to pay. Not incarcerate them. Just, if you don't pay, you'll just have a bit of trouble on your side.
Yeah, New York is different from the other states.
Yeah.
The other states are not like New York. Like, it's so confused. It can be so confusing, because if you move around, that's what's not happening. Some people, there's a population that are moving around, and most people don't move around. They stick to their certain section of the country, and they just live their lives, and their kids live their, like, maybe their kids.
Yeah.
But because so many people that I know, maybe some people are like being like the Hawaii and New York they are getting people to move because of inflation. And so has Miami. Miami, basically all the hottest spots in America, it's a buyer. Yeah, you're gonna pay to play. You're gonna pay to play to be Atlanta, Georgia, the same. So you have to you stay in the outskirts or find another spot.
Hey yo, so, okay, I need to.
Yeah, I'm gonna just hold on to all of this and just save it throughout the week. I appreciate y'all.
And then, yeah. So.
Yes.
I'll see tomorrow. What will be coming in as twin money, and then yeah.
Wait, so your number is
the one isn't that on WhatsApp? I gave you my number, no?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's the same number.
Yeah.
What about Michael?
Same.
Okay. All right. So if anyone asks me ever again, I'll just say, yeah, you can send.
Do it through me because he's got so much to do. He forgets many things.
I will. I was just asking.
Yeah.
I think I made 60.
Okay.
I think this is 60. Yeah. 70.
Okay, so this
70.
is, yeah.
70. 70 and 73 and yeah, 73. Those other little half thingies.
Oh, the 5 cents.
These are 5 cents.
And this is half, like half. This was half 1 franc, 50 cents. If I
That's
10. That's a 10. Sorry, I didn't see properly. And that's fine.
Those little half, those tiny little ones. You're saying that's 50?
Half a franc.
I don't have one of those right now, but it says half.
One of these, yeah. It's half a franc.
Even though it's really tiny.
Yeah. Random.
Oh, that's crazy. I did not know that was 50.
Yeah.
Those little ones is more than this.
Yeah.
That's it. Wow. I was like, what is these?
I don't know. I mean, the origins of, of coin. Who knows?
And I didn't at the time when I had them before I turned them in, I was like, I don't have nobody around me to even ask. I gotta sit here and ask people how to count money all over again, like I'm 5 and 6 years old. Like, okay.
Now, if you travel around, that's I guess the Filipino. What is it again?
Filipino peso.
Oh, peso.
Yeah, pesos in Mexico, pesos in Colombia. Like a lot of people a lot of these countries are using pesos. And these.
And I guess Spain before the euro also had pesos.
These euros is adding up, man. These people still tipping me in all these stores.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I gotta go to Germany to get rid of this stuff.
Well, Italy as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh my word.
That's why I'm like, yeah, I gotta make some stops before I even
Do you
leave.
need a wallet?
I'm using my passport as a wallet.
Okay.
Wow, I'm surprised that's even in there.
What is that? It's $1?
No, 25 cents.
Of what?
America.
Oh, a quarter.
Yeah, a quarter. Randomly in there. Yeah, that, and then I left that whole bag. I couldn't, I couldn't carry that stuff around no more. That bag was like heavy.
With coin?
Yes.
Which one?
I just had a bag full of all these coins and I left it in the Philippines with my suitcase.
Oh my gosh.
Cause I'm just like, I can't just be carrying all this stuff around.
Yeah,
Tired of carrying stuff around.
No, that's, I'm just thinking, I mean, yeah, you're still in Europe, you can still use those euros, you're still okay. The Swiss francs, I mean, a coin you can't exchange.
I'm collecting
something
them.
out.
Let me show you something. Wait, is it?
Oh,
I got it.
to bed. Oh gosh.
Well, man, I'm just collecting. I'm not collecting. This is my wallet.
Oh, okay. Right.
The passport.
Well, if that does the job.
This is what I used to give out when I was over there. But yeah, that's what I wanted to show you.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Where's
Oh, you've got 100 Swiss franc note. What's that?
Canada. I think one day we'll get to Canada. I'm not in a rush to get to that cold location. Like it's
But now, for instance, the 100 Swiss franc here. Do you know that's Swiss money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Were you able to exchange it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. Good.
Because in the end, you know, you've got Swiss money left, and you're not, you know, you say, oh, I'm not coming back, whatever. Then we'll sort something out that we can. We take your cash and we can transfer the money to your account.
I mean,
like a bit of a cashback thingy.
The bills is fine.
No, once you leave.
Even I can take the bills with me anywhere around the world.
And then?
And hold them for emergencies. And
what are you going to pay with in an emergency in a different country?
I would have to exchange it. That's what this is my other emergency account.
It's late.
Don't let me keep you up now. But that changed now.
No, I'm just saying
I'm
it's
not
late.
leaving these countries with change no more. How they not gonna take the euro change? What kind of this is Europe? What you mean? You can take these euros.
Isn't in the EU.
So what? Y'all are surrounded by Europe.
It doesn't matter. We
Y'all
have
gotta
our own
take these
thing
coins.
going. No,
It's crazy. Everybody don't want to take each other's coins. If I show up with quarters and dollar coins, Switzerland, we don't want those dollars. These is dollar coins. These are dollars.
Keep your metal.
So now I know. Don't go country to country with change.
No.
You better get them dollars before you get on that airplane.
Yeah, you better get paper notes before you get on an aircraft.
Yeah.
That's the trick.
That's
Would you
crazy.
like some cookie?
Yeah, one. I'll take one. That's crazy that y'all don't have no fives.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Look, I think I might have got two 20s when I was, it was like maybe 3. I'm not even sure. But I was like, now I'm in a country where they're not giving out 20s? Like, what y'all think those is hundreds? Those ain't hundreds? Like, again, one night I was singing on the train in New York City, not to keep you up, and these 2 young guys, I still got it.
What did they give you? No, you're kidding.
I still got it.
Hopefully not fake.
No, they're not fake.
Crikey. Crikey.
And I think, okay, and we got, one of these is from Vegas. Because it's 4. The 2 guys from New York, because I spent 2 of them. One, because I'm counting them. I'm losing count, but I'm also counting the bills. These 2 are from New York. This was from Vegas, the last guy in Vegas, because the other one I spent. And then this was from Paris.
Really?
Yeah. I'm back. How you doing so far? I'm fundraising. That's how I'm doing. Fundraising. And get ready to get to. But it's crazy to be in a world where this is not this. No, this is not this. So all of y'all in America flexing these. You need to be flexing these.
It's more worth.
Exactly.
And it's more colourful. And it's really fancy.
You flashing. Y'all flashing these. You need to be flashing these. It's basically $122. But in Europe, they got the €1,000.
We've got 1,000 Swiss francs as well. It's purple.
Oh wow! I thought the biggest was 100.
No, it's 1,000.
So y'all have 500 too?
Yeah, but it's difficult, to pay with it because many places again don't have that much cash anymore because of that QR code you can pay with.
That's where Asia gets that from, y'all.
Why?
Asia gets that from y'all. I'm like, why are these countries with these $1,000? Who's got what is 1,000?
Well, if the
That's European influence.
If the inflation is that high, you obviously have to print bigger money.
In America, we don't got no $1,000 bill.
No, but if the value of a currency is so much less, I don't know how it works, but there was a time in Germany after the war or before the war, before the euro it was Deutschmark, was so devalued. They literally walked around with these big flags of bills, 1,000, 10,000. I don't know. I think I have some. My dad collected some of those bills. So it can happen with deflation, or where I lived with my family in Zimbabwe, southern Africa.
Damn, you've been the top and the bottom of Africa? Nice.
You would walk around with a huge wad of cash because it had lost so much value, and they had to, I don't know how it works, but in the end you just paid like 10,000 for, I don't know, for bread. Kind of a weird thing, but it does happen when a currency loses so much value.
I mean, but Swiss franc hasn't lost value, and y'all still have 1,000.
I know,
1,000
but
francs?
It's rare. But
just that blue bill, that's rare.
Nobody
walking
tips you with that, obviously not. But you pay with it in shops, for instance. You pay with it in shops when you go shopping or something, grocery shopping. You can pay with the 100. Because now,
not 1,000, no, not 1,000.
No, if you do grocery shopping, yes, like, where you got all your groceries, a store like that, you could pay 1,000, give you 1,000 and they'll give you change. But smaller stores they struggle.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Because it was the same thing in the Philippines. And it was crazy to know that their 1,000 pesos equals $17 or 14 francs. And if you walk around and you just got out the ATM and you only got 1,000 francs and you're like, okay, this is $17, and you walk around and you're like, yo, I got this 1,000 pesos, and it's the same thing. They're like, oh, I don't got no change. I got no change. You just like, God, this is $20. Average person is not walking around.
Amazing, huh? Yeah, I must say you're getting to know the world from very funny sides.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna eat this a little bit later.
Yeah, just
Try to save it.
okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so much to the money going around.
Thanks for the talk and thanks for having a singer in your quarters.
I'm gonna, you know what, let's put a cover it. Let's cover it a bit. Or you can even leave it out. I mean, you're going to eat at night? Possibly. Will you be eating it during the night? Not really?
Maybe. Now that I know how to use the
well, I mean, if you can leave it out, it's not going to get bad because it's not that hot anymore.
Okay.
So I'll just leave it here. So.
Okay. I mean, I didn't really get much votes and on which country to go to, but people didn't really chime in. I was trying to get people to vote what country to go to next. They just basically. So thank you for the conversation. I should do this more often, like interviews, and not bore them by just because sometimes, you know, when my supporters are busy. Or sometimes people just put me in the background and they just hang out with me and watch me on TV.
But you don't, get them engaged. That's maybe.
Some people are so used to being with me, they'll just have me on, especially if I'm singing, I'm just on in the background, but they don't really be in the chat because they're doing something while I'm on. It's crazy to be TV for people.
Hey, have a good night.
You too. Thank you. This picture. It's a funny picture to have on. I learned something new. Thank you, sponsors, for making this possible. Traveling the world like this. This is a dream come true. That's a dream come true. I didn't think the dream was coming right now because I was like, I don't got the money. But the dream is here. Y'all join the Facebook community or the Instagram community. Talk to me offline, or join my membership. My membership is $100 a month, $25 a week. Yeah, join me and the other sponsors and have one-on-one direct access to me, just go to the website, singingforthepeople.com, and check out the membership button. I don't use Patreon or YouTube too much to host my membership. My membership is like more intimate, direct. Is direct. Sponsors pull up, investors pull up, artists pull up. Love my supporters. Thank you. Gratitude. Thank you everybody commenting, engaging. Yeah, we're gonna keep this one for the records. Yeah. Bless.